Hello, let's do the Netflix puzzled Starstruck and snippets for July 24th. Start with the easy inside job. In each row, each column, and each colored region, we're placing exactly one star, and stars also can't touch each other. So these browns, well, first of all, this row is only indigo. That lets us delete all the other indigos because we can't have more than one star in indigo, and it's going to get placed in this row because the row is going to place one. Now this yellow, it removes the rest of its column because we can have two in the column, but also you can't touch, they can't touch. Remember, this touches all three of them. So no matter where the star ends up, it's going to touch it. Same with this guy here. It removes the two to its left and the two to its right as an addition to its column because it would touch both. And so that leaves just one place in red, one place in blue. What's our next step? There's probably something easy. Where's my follow-up? You know, I'm not seeing it. Orange is one of these, yellow. So we got these two rows, we got this row, we got this row, we got the columns. Okay, so we might need to use this. So the left two columns are going to put two stars, one per column. And so that means we need two colors because you can't repeat a star in a color. And there's only two colors, orange and indigo. So orange is definitely getting one of them, and indigo is getting one of them, meaning these are not in. And what does that do for me? A whole lot of nothing. One of these two is in. If we bring in the okay, this is interesting for an easy. Maybe there's an easy way to do this, but I'm gonna use this because I think it's fun. If we were to put a star here, what I noticed is it gets rid of the rest of green and this orange. And the problem is now I need to place a green here and I need to place an orange here, both in the same row. So either green or orange is going to be left out. There might be an easier way to see that, but that means that we're placing this star instead. That gives us orange, and that gives us green and indigo and brown. All right. Cool. Let's go back and do the hard. It's called arrows. Ooh, they look like crosses to me, not arrows. I guess they're kind of pixelated arrows, aren't they? So this little M here, that gets rid of this one because it sees the entire region. The arrows don't really do anything on the... Oh, the arrows are making an X-wing. So whenever you get these regions that take up one row, one column, and then they all line up, that tells you, hey, do the X-wing. So I'm gonna describe this briefly because honestly, I'm a little low on time, so I'm rushing a little bit today. But two rows, two columns, four regions. Notice that I've completely covered those four regions. The four regions cannot escape these two rows and two columns. So that's going to force four stars into those rows and columns. And so the first deduction is that we cannot place a star where they intersect because that would prevent us from using all four stars because it would be a shared star between the row and column. Two rows and two columns have maximum four stars. The other thing is that that's going to use up, like that means that we must place four stars within those four regions because we can't have a fifth star in two rows, two columns. And so the rest of these columns and rows that aren't those regions can be X'd out. So we end up with this result. All right. This is down to 3. It gets rid of, that gets rid of this one and this one, if we're seeing the entirety of what's left in blue. Leaving these 3, so that gets rid of this one and this one. Touches these 2 and shares a row with that one. And that leaves just 2 for purple, so those are out. And these 2 for purple almost line up with red. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have a lineup here. Yeah, we've got purple, we've got orange, we've got red, and we've got other orange. And so we can't put it in any other color. And that helps with blue quite a bit. So the blue is placed. Green is placed. Purple and red line up, so these are both out, and that gives us this one, which gives us that one. Notice it's going to fan around. Yellow's down to just these three. I don't know what to do with that though. It doesn't quite line up with gray. Shoot, what's our last step here? I feel like there's one more step. Ah, how about this purple? Two reds here. The two reds that are left line up with the two yellows that are left in terms of the rows. And so that's gonna use up those stars. So that uses up these two. These two can't be in because red and yellow use these two rows. That gives us this brown, which gives us indigo, yellow, gray, and I'm just missing who? How am I not seeing what I'm missing? Oh, right here. Okay. That was interesting. I'm guessing the X-Wing helped. I'm not actually sure how much it helped because it was the first thing I saw, so it was the first thing I applied. I beat 60% of players. That's nice. All right, we're going to do the snippets called Sweet Tooth. Is it candy? Chocolate bar. All right, so the trick is to look for cells that must be part of a region or a number that can only go one way. So this 3 can't go up, so it goes left. Prime numbers are very helpful because they have to be a single row or column. This 2 now has to go up here. This could be used by either 2. This cannot be used by the 3, so it has to get used by the 2. In fact, the 3 just has to do that. Now this is used by this 2. This 3 could go up and down or left and right. And then this could be, so I was thinking if this went left, what's taking this guy and what's taking this guy? Those were my thoughts, but they can both be taken. Anything up here? This 3 can't go up and down, so we don't know if it does this or if it does this, but we know it uses these 2. And so now this one, this 2, that means this 2 is not going down, right? This 2 is never going down. That goes down, that goes down, that 3 does that. This 2 goes down, that 3 does. This 3 could go down. Oh, this now has to be taken by the 3. That's true. And this has to be taken by that 2. There's no other choice. This has to be taken by that 2. This must be taken by that 2. This by that 2. Now the 4 has to do that. It's the only way it's doing it. And then we finish. All right. Nice. That had some fun logic to it. Well, how'd you do?